Hi! So today I wanted to play around with more painterly art style. I named this Photoshop file Untitled with a smiley face because I literally had no idea what I was going to draw when I started. As you can see, I was struggling a bit with the face. I wanted to do a more realistic illustration, but I can't really draw realistic eyes. I just always draw them bigger than they actually are because that's my art style, so I didn't know where to start. Eventually, I went back to the way I used to draw eyes when I was younger in the hopes that this would make them look smaller. I think they do look smaller, but it's still not realistic proportions. And I couldn't figure out where the mouth would be at this angle either. I think the mouth ended up looking fine, but not exactly realistic. However, I wasn't going for exact realism, just a bit more realistic than I normally draw, and in the end, I think I achieved that goal. And then I accidentally paused the recording. But the line art process is basically the same, so just imagine what you saw of me drawing the line art, but twice. I didn't know what color I wanted the hair to be, but I decided blonde would look nice. The blush color was too red, so I turned the opacity down and changed it to the other pink I'd used for the shirt. And then I added some texture to the hair. I'm not very experienced with drawing hair digitally, so it didn't turn out exactly as I wanted it to, but I still think it looks decent. After that, I messed around with the shading under her chin. I didn't really like the blue, but I also didn't like the brown, so I changed it to an even darker blue and turned the opacity down. I merged the layers and fixed some mistakes I'd made. And added some more texture to fit with the painterly style. Then I signed it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!